everyone who's here for the first time, thanks for coming. Anyone who's back, we're glad to have you here. So,
I feel welcomed.
Let's get everybody's name. Let's go clockwise. Joaquin Torres Uribe.
I'm Keegan Caraher.
I am Mr. Timothy Winburn himself.
And I am Leo Wu.
Perfect. So, what's going to be our topic for today?
Today, you see, we are talking about Attack on Titan.
May I ask why?
What do you mean why? We're talking about the latest episode.
Oh, that specific hour?
Well,
yeah.
I think we're talking about
quote
the
unquote someone in our lives, the worst hour of my life.
Someone in our lives sounds like they're dead right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well said.
Okay, we're really just talking about the whole series as in general, right?
Yeah.
Because it just finished, the anime. I mean, the manga ended, how long ago? Was it, 2 years?
Yeah, I think it's been a while.
2021.
Yeah.
No, not 2 years. 1 year ago.
Yeah, 1 year.
1 year?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't read the manga.
I bet if I looked it up right now, I would be right.
But, what's it called? At least the anime ending has been a big topic recently. It ended just, last weekend.
November 3rd, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Can I just throw my biggest gripe out there with that ending?
What?
I'm severely disappointed.
Oh, wait. Spoilers.
Oh, yeah, spoilers ahead. Massive spoilers.
Massive spoilers for
Full
all of Attack on
series
Titan.
spoilers.
Just kidding. We're just talking about the first episode.
Back to the important words. I'm just severely disappointed in the author and just Mappa in general for not letting, Eren and Armin just make out on that one scene.
I'm glad for the MAPPA employees that hopefully they got to see their family more than once during that month period.
I don't know about that one.
But to think they were maybe animating Attack on Titan for a year straight.
Yeah, that was pretty good animation too. I don't think they saw their families at all during that 1 year period.
They got paid maybe $30 as a whole.
$1 a frame.
But let's jump into the actual story of the final episode, and then we'll work our way back from there.
Wasn't it just a crybaby? And
Eren
then
really
it
wanted
ended?
to talk to Mikasa, but he thought about freedom instead. He's like,
yeah.
Well, the entire final arc, he kind of just pushed everyone away and tried killing everyone else to make them the heroes.
He honestly was an incel. That's kind of how he was at the very end. No, I'm sorry. The at least 10 years, that was a bit.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I forgot about that part.
Armin talking scene is ooh.
I don't want to forget about me for 10 years at least.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awesome.
But hey, at least they didn't include the line that they had in the manga.
Oh yeah, apparently they cut a line from the manga.
Yeah.
That was
That broke the entire thing.
Yeah, Armin is just basically telling Eren, I know you're a war criminal. I know you committed mass murder for us, but we won't let you do it in vain.
This would be a great cue for a laugh track right now.
This is our first time with the setup. I will test it out right now.
Don't do that.
Cue for laugh
Oh
track.
yeah? Well, check this out.
I have no idea what just played.
It has headphones on, by the way, Leo, so they probably played in there. Don't double flash our audience with a laugh track, unless you want to. It's up to you.
I hear their name saying yes.
Yeah, okay. We're testing this out right now. That was an insane sound effect.
I bet they were laughing so hard.
That was
Apologies.
not a laugh track. That was
We get back on track. Come on,
Apologies
man.
for the technical difficulties. Hopefully we didn't interrupt your homework too much.
back to Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
What was you guys' least favorite part about it?
Bro, that part where Flock died, he should have lived.
Nah,
Flock?
I hated Flock.
Everyone hated Flock.
Since season 3, since he first appeared, I had been hoping for him to die. He was the only survivor
okay.
during
I
that
was
massacre.
so sad that he survived.
Okay.
D1 haters.
Yeah. Okay,
No.
give us
Flock?
your side on the Flock problem.
Why is Flock a good person?
Bro, he's saving his people.
What does that mean? What do you mean he's saving his
He
people?
became essentially a Nazi.
Hey. It's a very sensitive audience we have here. What if like 6th graders listening to this? They can hear such big words.
I don't know so much about that one.
I don't know if 6th graders should be watching Attack on Titan.
It would be more impressive if at least like one person is listening to this.
It would be pretty impressive, but
listening to this.
whatever.
Hi, Mom.
Okay, opinions on John and on how he lived so long throughout. He survived the whole series. He survived Attack on Titan.
I'm gonna be honest. I love John. That might be dumb on my part, but
I mean,
I have a soft spot for him.
Can I just say, I am so proud of him for bagging Mikasa at the end.
I am a D1 John hater. He should not
real.
live.
No, horse face. Of course.
Oh God.
No,
when he got turned into a Titan, I thought he was done for.
Me
he
too.
should've just
But
been
I was
ended right
sad.
there and then.
I was sad for a second.
I was so upset when people like Sasha or Hanji died because they're my favorite.
Oh yeah, actually, I do want to address Hanji's death. Although the segment, like animation, was pretty cool, it felt kind of needless. Like it was slightly unsatisfying in a way, where the animation was good, but just the circumstances around it.
That was less of a sacrifice and more of a suicide, honestly.
Yeah,
That like what? There was like 1,000 colossal titans running towards them, and then
the reason she did that was to like allow her allies to escape.
More time.
But the thing is, it kind of felt like they could have escaped, at least how they framed it. When she died, they were already like taken off. Like she could have probably moved out of the way and back, and they would have gone away the same.
She cut down 5 at most, and then like it kind of.
I think personally, what they could have done, they could have saved it for a different scene somewhere else. It could have been
the scene
a bit
was
more
fire
impactful.
though.
Oh yeah,
that's
what I'm
was
saying.
Awesome,
yeah,
the steam and everything, but like
that's why I'm so conflicted.
This
it
might
was
be
amazing.
a hot take, but I think MAPPA was like a good animation studio to choose for season 4.
Oh yeah, I agree.
think Wit Studios still would have done a good job, but I think like the animation style of MAPPA really fits the darker tones.
Honestly, yeah.
More
And their
confusing
commitment to
concepts.
never seeing their family really elevated the series.
It would have taken like 2 more
that's
years
the
to come
only,
out.
like, downside of using MAPPA as
the
the
Attack on
animation
Titan
studio.
final season special event, season 4 finale, part 2.
MAPPA animators just didn't get to eat or see their family.
No, they really didn't.
They got paid like pocket lint and flies that fly out of their pockets.
There's something that happened not too long after the final episode released is, I know on Twitter, or I guess it's X now, there was something going around from in a MAPPA employee who's having a bit of a breakdown there, and I feel terrible. Like, I wonder, like, what were the circumstances around, like, that? Because they're saying they couldn't even shave or get, like, haircuts or bathe.
They had to take showers in the toilet.
They pretty much like lived at the office, right?
I mean, for good animation.
It was worth it.
Playing devil's advocate. It was really cool seeing Eren running around and like Mikasa running around as well.
At the cost of like a bunch of people not being able to see their family.
Yeah.
Like, would you rather have 30 depressed people or like that one scene of Eren mewing? Like,
it's an unfortunate dichotomy between just like the quality of the animation and the lifestyle that the people have to live.
They could definitely ease up on deadlines for them.
Oh, for sure.
But then we wouldn't get Attack on Titan final season now.
Then
We would
yeah,
get,
it would have been like 5 more years.
This
I don't know
episode
about
would be
5.
bad.
5
It
years
would've been
is
a bit
like
excessive.
high school.
Over the like whole length of like the season 4, because season 4 started in like 2020.
Oh shoot, yeah,
and
you're right.
there was like 3 parts before they released the special or whatever.
Also, something I want to address about the final episode is the quality of the designs of like the past like 9 whatever times.
Bro, that one dog that
Yeah.
hit me hard.
No, it was
Dog?
like.
You don't remember the dog?
From?
Do you mean
You remember the dog in that one running scene?
The
Huh?
thing with the cow tongue or whatever?
the copy?
That
Don't
had
remind me
Armin
of the
in his
cow
mouth.
tongue.
No.
But yeah, I want to address
pull up
because
a picture for you.
the animation, or not just the animation, but the actual character designs were like really good, really high quality for things that were just appearing in the background for this final segment.
Yeah, I agree.
But also, I do find it a bit Okay.
Timothy Winburn just showed me the picture of the dog.
It's peak character design.
Oh, some of them ran kind of goofy.
Oh yeah.
No, there are a lot
How
of goofy
the-
Titans. That okay.
Overall, there was a bunch of goofy
Leo,
Titans.
could you get up and reenact one for us right now?
No, I don't think I will actually.
It would be great ASMR for the listeners, though. Like, it could entice them.
They will just hear. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but yeah, that was my reenactment of the dog running on Aaron's spine in the final part.
Yeah,
I think this could-
how large do you think he was?
Pretty big.
Oh yeah.
Pretty big.
Considering that he was towering above the Colossals, which are already like the
50
size of
meters,
the wall.
they're
Yeah.
50 meters.
I'd say he's like 40 feet.
That may be an accurate assumption.
Yeah.
My bigger question: what's the inertia of the founding Titan?
Mr. Penny is not here. We don't have to advocate for him.
No more physics.
No more physics. We just came back from physics. No more physics.
just
His
got out of
brain's a bit
physics, no more.
jumbled.
Oh, can you guys share your physics test grades? Like, just to show everyone.
Okay,
So
let's get back on
Attack
track.
on
Yeah,
Titan.
back on
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
Oh my goodness, bro! But like, there's a lot of parallels from the ending of the ending of the final episode and the beginning of the first episode.
Yeah, the more you watch the series, it's really cool how, like, if you watch the whole thing, then rewatch it, you'll see a bunch of little details
Yeah.
that are there that, like, from the very beginning. So it's like Isayama, like, knew what he
already
wanted
knew
to
what
do
he
with the series.
Does he know?
Like that "see you later" Aaron scene.
Like, genuinely, I find it incredibly impressive that was managed, considering the manga wasn't even finished.
Well, yeah.
I think
Maybe he might have had, like, an outline of what he
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to do.
Yeah, I think
and-
in an interview he said that like he felt restricted by the manga because like he already like made sure that like he would
He
only
planned
follow
out
the
everything.
outline.
Yeah.
So he couldn't change anything.
I
Which
think
is
it
why
was
the
still, like, a pretty
ending
good
kind
series,
of
though.
sucked.
Oh, me too.
I don't think the ending sucked.
Yeah, I don't think I feel
The
like I
manga
heard.
one did.
There
I
were
heard.
some haters.
Oh, yeah, I
There's a
heard-
lot of hate.
I heard lots of hate for the ending, but once it actually got animated and I actually saw it, it was pretty good. Like, I don't understand the full hatred. I could get, like, some of the dissatisfaction, but it wasn't nearly as bad
I
as
mean,
people
I
made it
hear a
out
lot
to
of
seem.
people, like, say that Aaron, like, betrayed his whole, like, character for season 4 at, like, the end, but
It was built
his
up.
character was, for that season, he was, like, out of character.
Yeah. And
Because the entire rest of the series, he was a crybaby.
Yeah.
And in
did
season
cry a
4,
lot.
yeah, he
Yeah.
pushed everyone away,
Yeah.
and he tried acting like all stoic and stuff,
Yeah.
just to make them the heroes.
Plus,
was trying to be
they
me.
built up the trauma over the seasons to the point where it makes sense for him to have that reaction. Like, some people have different reactions to stuff like that, and it didn't feel as out of character for him to just.
and I mean, Isayama did kind of explain it in the Armin and Aaron talk at the very end, where like Aaron finally reveals like, "Oh no."
I feel so bad.
Didn't he literally say he was like just a child the entire time?
Yeah, he was just
Yeah.
a crybaby the entire time, and he's like, "Oopsies, 80% of the
Yeah,
population
like
is
it's,
gone."
It's like a little child who gains like a ton of power.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah, he's kind of goo goo gaga baby
Yeah.
over the Attack on Titan powers, making
Yeah.
him live short, so he has to like do the most he can to make his friends live like the best lives.
plus, like, in a way, for how memed the at least 10 years scene was, I do feel it at least developed this whole, like, just traumatized response of what's pretty much just a child.
I'm
with-
sure that'll stick with people for 10 years at least.
Okay, do you think that Mikasa actually like was in love with Aaron for like 10 years after he died before she got with John?
Bro,
I
who
don't-
can blame her?
Dude,
What?
When he was mewing like inside the Titan's mouth, I mean,
like that's the last thing she saw, and the last thing Aaron saw was just Mikasa flying.
I mean,
through, like-
apparently you can still like feel stuff. Like I don't know.
A few
I saw a
seconds after you
TikTok
die.
like a few seconds after you die,
Yeah.
and
I-
so
I have heard
apparently
that before.
Mikasa,
or no,
or Aaron felt Mikasa's
yeah.
kiss.
Yeah.
So I guess that is a feel-good moment for them. But then again, you know,
80%
Mikasa
of the
did-
population.
Oh, well, that
80% of the
too.
population.
It was worth the
was
80%.
completely
Yeah.
demolished.
That's like the last thing he ever did. He's like, oh, 80% of the population gone. Oh, Mikasa kissed me. Okay, time to die. And then he's just kind of...
Yeah.
Leo,
I mean, they
Titan
buried
has
his
it.
head.
I
Yeah.
mean, what did that do for them?
they made that giant tree in the end, right?
I mean, yeah, and then
Yeah.
like the cycle continues, and like
Yeah.
that's the whole theme
That-
of the thing.
That's one thing that I feel has gotten like an unwarranted amount of hate is people who don't like the what's it called, the cycle continues thing.
I think it's more impressive how that tree stood standing for over 10,000 years.
They got
Oh,
nuked.
yeah.
They got
Yeah,
like
they got multiple
completely
times.
nuked.
futuristically nuked. Like,
exactly.
So it's good for them.
Yeah.
Also, you remember that one scene where like the plane flew into the tower at the ending? I'm not even making this up. It was in it. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That did happen.
Sure. Yep.
Now,
would you like to elaborate?
That? Yeah, I do
No,
remember.
I was
Now
just
what?
saying that is it devotes itself because it relates itself to real world parallels and how
Okay,
it's
I
human
think
nature.
I'm ending.
I think we need a soundtrack for that one.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Do you have like a sad?
Can we
I
get
think
a
that's maybe
womp
very
womp?
refined take.
What does the camera do? Never mind.
I don't know what you expected it to do.
Although honestly, I'm kind of impressed on Capone. I don't know how to say his name.
Onion coupon.
Yeah. Let's go with Onion Coupon for now. I'm more impressed Onion Coupon survived because for a second that scene with the plane, I thought it was going to be a self-sacrifice thing.
I totally thought like he
He
was
gonna
gonna
die.
crash at some point. And also they threw us for a loop when the Marlians and the Eldians, they kind of just like didn't kill each other, and then they did almost kill
did,
each other.
yeah.
They were just like, how do we know that you're not Titans anymore?
They solved it with friendship.
I don't know, but the future conflict, like the theme that the conflict continued between like two sides, is like present through all the like future stuff.
Yeah, like no matter what, there was always a conflict.
Yeah, that's
going
why they
on,
nuked
a new
each
one.
other.
Yeah, because even from the start of the beginning, it went from conflict between the people and the Titans to then just the people, and then just like what's it called, the new like Beast Titan and stuff like that, and then like Rhina and Bertolt, and then later with just Marley in general. It's just constant. There's always someone else.
The enemy was always just
People.
people.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Titans are just people.
Pretty much.
Aaron was one of those guys who hated society, I bet.
I bet like if he was born like in this era, he would put Joker makeup on for Halloween.
Society goes wild.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, I was pretty happy to see Annie's return. Despite her very long absence, I enjoyed her.
She was frozen in a block of crystal for like half the series.
She was given the
and then-
Zelda
Yeah.
treatment, yeah.
Well, it was more than half the series, wasn't it?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she,
Did
she
she get frozen in season 2 or season 1?
Season 1.
Yeah,
at
it
the
was
very
like,
end.
I feel like end of season
Wait,
1.
they
yeah.
like she
yeah, it
encapsulated
was.
herself.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah.
And then like all the other stuff happened, like
She
Rhina.
How'd she like catch up so quickly though?
Well, remember Armin was constantly visiting her and like
And
talking
apparently
to her.
she could like hear him through the crystal.
Yeah.
Armin was doing his own podcast.
I'm pondering. Anyway, nah, but
I don't
like,
get why people like Annie, bro. Like, just look at what she did in season 1.
Wait, what's wrong with her?
Well, to be fair, she was
She killed,
indoctrinated.
like, everyone, bro.
Okay,
Well, she
but she was
didn't want to.
indoctrinated as a child
she was
soldier.
like,
that-
oh, these evil.
None of them wanted
Yeah.
to kill. Like Rhina was about to commit suicide,
He
and
had the
that
gun to his noggin.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
see his face during that beginning episode? It looked kind of wild to me.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, no, but it got to the point where Reiner had to have two personalities to like cope with the fact that
Yeah.
he's just killing people.
Yeah, because like also keep in mind it's not like they had much choice. They were one oppressed in their home country, and then two, they were the only opportunity they were given at a semi decent life was by becoming child soldiers. They were constantly indoctrinated, and I feel like that was one of the main themes of the series was just like indoctrination to hate.
all the Eldians were used as like foot soldiers for war.
Exactly.
I always get the two mixed up, the Marley and Eldia.
Yeah.
It-
Wait.
Marley is the
All I know is
people
that
who can't turn into Titans.
Yeah,
Eldia
yeah.
is the guys on Madagascar.
What?
What?
Oh wait, the world map in Attack on Titan is our world, but just flipped upside down, quite literally.
Yeah, so like
that's
where
why.
the series takes place, it's Madagascar, basically.
Yeah.
If it's just flipped upside down, then it's not
No, but it's like
upside down. It's
The
just
oney
the
difference
same map.
is it doesn't have any
Yeah,
lemurs.
It's just the same map.
Yeah, but they portray it upside down, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
yeah. So yeah.
Because the Earth is never like upside down.
True.
There's no upside
Earth
down.
is flat.
You know what?
Let's not shift to that.
Yeah, let's not
conversation.
shift to that.
To keep us from rambling, Leo, what was your least favorite thing about Attack on Titan?
Least favorite thing. I don't know. I guess they shifted from the earlier season were like, ooh, Titans bad because they Titan eat people. You know, they shifted from that to like race war.
Yeah, geopolitics.
Yeah, and then I wasn't ready for that, but I guess it's not really a bad thing. I just couldn't really adapt to it first because like when I was watching the first season, and then like I took a long break before watching the second season, and I just like saw, oh, Eren fighting Titans, and then the next he's like, Nazis?
Honestly, I think what could have helped, although I do feel it's pretty good, I feel like we should have gotten like maybe a special or something in between that gives us a bit of like eases us in a bit more than the just quick montage that we got at season 4, because it can be a bit jarring.
The time skip?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where like Eren
There's a time skip of 4 years, yeah.
Yeah, he grew out his hair. That's all I remember.
Honestly,
glow up.
Amazing design. I will say his season 4 design I adore.
Listen to the announcement.
Sean Lynch, if you're listening, you should have come to the office a couple days ago.
Better listen.
All right, back to Eren Yeager redesign. Awesome. He got a massive glow up.
Yeah.
But he went like another thing I was confused about is like he went from like Mikasa. it's like baby mode.
I'm gonna
Eren.
kill all the Titans.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
like
no, the reason he was doing that is because as the series went on, he started seeing more future memories.
Yeah.
Which
But
is why like he changed.
yeah, obviously. But like I didn't know that until they said, "Ooh, he's been getting future memories." So I was like, "Oh, what's going on? Why is he like emo now?" And like
Oh yeah, I guess so. Because I remember when I watched like the first episode, I was really confused at first because it just wasn't.
Oh, it didn't show
where-
anyone from the original.
Yeah, it
cast,
just showed
right?
Falco. Can we talk about how bad Gabby is? How she's the worst character in the series?
All I'm saying, she's a bit overhated.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think she's overhated. I think it was
she deserves
deserved.
everything that comes
She
to
deserves
her.
everything that came to her. Falco took way too many hits for her. She should have gotten hit with that wine bottle instead.
I don't.
Oh, God.
Okay. I don't like her, but I feel like my hatred for her mellowed out as the series went on.
I think she became like a better person, but still like she's an
Yeah.
annoying brat, and she
Yeah.
deserves.
She's like, "Ew, those aliens! I hate them! I hate those ones on the island."
When
and then
when
that's
she
like,
tried talking to Marco, was his name?
I
The
think so.
chef.
Yeah.
She was just like, I killed one of the aliens on the ship. I already she was like
1-0, you suck.
she was
My
like,
KD is better than yours.
I've already killed a few of these island devils. But like
one
since
of them
Marco was
was
like
your
in love with
girlfriend.
Sasha.
Yeah.
He's like, "How dare you!" And then she just pulled a knife out on her. I'm
Yeah,
like,
honestly,
deserves.
Sasha's death is kind of sad, only
Yeah.
because like it wasn't really like a big.
It came
thing.
out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
it
It,
kinda-
it,
yeah,
it was
it
just,
it was
came out of
victory.
nowhere.
They did what they needed to do in Marley, and then they went back. And then Gabby's just like, let me murk this girl.
I mean,
Yeah.
have you seen her crack shot though? That's impressive.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about
Speed sniping.
Gabby trick shots.
She did it like
Cracking
5 times though.
She
Like, have you
cracked
seen that?
90s up to the airship.
Gabby's cracked.
But although I will say, I feel like what mellowed out my hate for her was just putting myself in her shoes if she was indoctrinated since she was a child.
I mean, because she was also Eldian.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the
It-
thing
it
is-
was
She
like-
thought
5
of
years old.
herself as one of the good.
Okay.
Oh my
we
God.
had a sudden trumpet train hit.
She thought of herself as one of the good
Nuclear silo
Eldians.
was about to drop.
Yeah.
So, which is why she was just like, these island devils need to be eliminated.
Yeah. Although moving along, I did enjoy both the parallels of just Gabby between young Eren and then Reiner to Eren at that point in time during season 4.
Bro, you remember that one time when like they cut off Reiner's head, but then he like transferred his consciousness?
Oh,
to his
yeah, no,
body?
he had
Oh
plot
man.
armor. He
Yeah, no,
had
that
plot
one was
armor.
stupid. I will give it.
Because Isayama, like, he said that Reiner was his favorite character.
He just didn't
honestly-
want him to die.
I don't blame him. I
mean,
kind of
they
love
could've just,
Reiner.
like, shifted the plot point and
Yeah.
just done something a little bit differently.
They could have
Yeah.
just like
But had the same
not cut
result.
his head off.
Yeah, he could have
Why
just
would they
like
do that?
stabbed him.
I've shifted the consciousness into my left pinky toe. I did not die yet.
I guess something that could be said is that like if they didn't do something like that, it would have been considered weird how everyone else didn't act immediately as they saw him, like only to like kill him, but I guess it's like anime too. So
Yeah.
they do a lot of talking instead of fighting.
Oh yeah, like it'll be half an episode for 5 minutes.
I mean,
type thing.
that's more like One Piece.
Oh, true. Leo, would you
Look
like?
at me. We need to get
Leo,
one
what's
more.
better, Attack on Titan or One Piece?
I mean, you don't have to say One
Someone's gonna
Piece.
crucify you
Why-
either way.
Why do you have to say One Piece?
You know,
I mean, it
One
has.
Piece better. One Piece songs.
Why?
You know,
Why?
Luffy.
Why?
They got Luffy. You know. You know?
Why is One Piece better though?
Because you know,
It
I
has
mean,
great pacing.
it's awesome to like just put on, right? And then like once you pay attention, once you pay attention, right? then,
That was a real eye opener.
okay, they don't know what we're doing right now. All right, no, because like once you actually pay attention to One Piece, it's like wow, this story is in depth. The world building is awesome. The characters' designs are awesome.
I think more people would enjoy One Piece maybe if there wasn't so much filler.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also,
then that's what One Piece is for. Like you just
Also-
go on a website and then all the filler is gone.
I do feel like there's also a bit of a big barrier to entry to One Piece because again, Attack on Titan is only 100 episodes, and that's for a full 4-season show. Full
Was
like
it 100 episodes?
99?
98.
Yeah, 98. My
and
bad.
You're a liar. And you're a
Uh,
liar,
my
and-
bad. 98, 99, 100, whatever.
How many chapters was it?
139.
Yeah, but the thing is, keep in mind
I got this
that,
information on
and
the
then
blog.
Full
compare
part
it.
of JoJo.
Yeah, and then compare it to One Piece, which like is like on episode 1000 and something, which obviously nothing to do with just the quality, but it just serves as a barrier to entry for some people. I feel like.
I think the main reason why more people don't pick it up is maybe because they, one, yes, see how long it is, and two, they see that like there's a lot of filler, or they hear that there's a lot of filler.
Yeah.
No, I've asked around and I know the genuine reason why people don't really watch it that much.
Why?
It's
Why?
because, you know, Buggy?
No, do not talk about
No,
Buggy.
all I'm saying, if he was in it more people would watch it.
He's like the first villain, and he was like a low villain as well. And then he just kind of went along.
He
with
disappeared.
everything. Yeah, for like a bit until he came back and formed like the Cross.
How many episodes?
How many episodes
does
is a
it disappear
bit?
for?
How much
200?
is a bit? How much is a
200,
bit?
500.
What?
That's crazy.
That's way too much.
The new unit is the One Piece bit. 500 episodes.
Each episode
That's
24
like
minutes.
20 years in real lifetime.
No.
That is not how
One
time
Piece came out
works.
in like 19. Was it the 1990s or the?
I want to say
Yeah.
it's like 99,
That's
like
when they
late
still have their
90s.
box like televisions. That's why the earlier episodes of
Yeah.
One Piece are in like the
4x3.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why all anime is like that.
Yeah.
Like early
Well,
anime.
CRTs.
Yeah, but the fact that they've survived from box television to now is crazy. But another thing is, I mean, if you really don't have all the attention to like pay attention to One Piece, you can just like slap it on the back and then just, I don't know, do your homework or something.
And, like, you know,
Yeah.
miss everything.
But
I mean, yeah, but like you don't need.
I think-
no, for certain fights you would need all your attention. Wow, that's so cool, and the animators did a really good job. But for some things, I mean, you could just like pay half of your attention to that, and then you're like, oh yeah, Luffy. Yeah,
You
yeah.
can skip Water 7, really. It's not
No,
important.
no.
What?
Water 7 on top. I love Frankie.
I don't even know what that's about. I
This
just know it's an
conversation
art.
shifted from Attack
Yeah,
on Titan
we-
to One Piece.
We should
Let's
probably
I think
shift
we
it
require
back.
laugh track.
Don't play that.
Why?
It's not
Stop.
appropriate for the time.
I think Attack on Titan is really just like one of the best anime to like start off with.
Yeah. No, it served as a like
There it is.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing that.
no, it has served as probably the new modern starter anime
Yeah.
alongside Demon Slayer, I'd say, because I would say the number one starter anime, like at least like a while back, at least when I started, had to be like Full Metal Alchemist. That was one that I knew a lot of people started out on.
When I started watching anime, when I was a young baby, the one that was popular was Astro Boy.
That I don't think that's a
Yeah.
starter anime. I think that's a
Yeah.
you starter on that anime, and you're kind of weird for that.
I'd
No,
say
I was born in the 60s, so that's why.
it wasn't just the starter anime, it was the anime period. It just no others existed.
I don't remember what my first anime was. I remember. I guess Pokemon kind of counts.
Kind
but
of counts.
For some reason, I view it less as an anime and more like an American show.
Me
because
too.
I only ever watched it dubbed on
Yeah.
like
old VHS tapes.
Bro, that jelly donut scene went hard.
I genuinely, when I first watched it, I'm like, wow, I guess jelly donuts also come in that form, and it didn't dawn on me until a little later. That
Would you like to explain to the uninformed what the jelly donut
Oh.
incurs?
I'd love. So in the first season of the Pokemon anime, when they dubbed it over for U.S. audiences, they changed onigiri rice ball that one of the characters had made to being a jelly donut. And it caused a lot of confusion for younger viewers like me who did not realize that the jelly donut and the like ball of rice were not the same thing. It caused quite a bit of confusion.
Well, that's a lot more to do with like the localization stuff that happened like in early days.
Who could forget 4Kids?
Oh, all of 4Kids.
Yeah.
Like they made some like fire intros for anime, but they also like changed around the stories sometimes.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. This is Leo Wu speaking. I need to leave this podcast early.
Actually,
and
The
for
ops are after
reasons-
him.
I think you could stay for a few more hours.
He's got a couple unpaid debts.
4 hours, maybe 8 hours.
8-hour podcast.
God. Nah. But my little brother has a dentist appointment.
Why are you saying it like that?
And I would need to be there. So
Why do you
dentist?
need to be there?
I'm the dentist. Plot twist. And see you guys
no
in the
way.
next podcast.
Well, Leo, have a great day,
I'm going to
and
leave.
we're glad to have had you here.
I'm gonna leave with like booing going on. Goodbye now.
Everyone boo him on his way out.
Everyone's booing him on his way out. Everyone likes him.
He's not connected.
Good thing that he's gone. Stop. Stop playing it. No more boos.
Apologies to our audience for the sound bites.
All the booing. What were we talking
Yeah.
about again?
We were talking about 4Kids, but we detoured from AOT to One Piece to
No,
4Kids.
right.
Got an idea.
Yeah?
Who do you think is a better option to save in that one episode, Armin or Irwin?
I think. I don't know actually.
It's hard.
It's hard to like decide because I think Armin did show potential, but
Yeah.
also Erwin had like proven to be like a successful leader.
I feel like, although it's close, I do feel like the decision to go with Armin was good, just because I agree with like the idea of he showed a lot of potential, especially around that time, and Erwin I felt kind of had gone through a lot, and he had kind of given like an idea of like I'll fight till the end, but I'm kind of tired type of feeling, especially when the Beast tie-in, that segment with the rock drawing.
All I'm saying, if he was alive, season 4 would have ended in the first part.
I
We
mean,
have to wait 3 years.
I don't know, because I think that Erwin like wanted to die. Like,
Yeah.
At some point, he was just like tired of everything.
That's when, especially when the Beast time, when he started doing the volleys of the rocks. I think around then it was very obvious that Erwin was kind of like done.
And he just brought everyone with him with that suicide charge.
Yeah, but it worked. To be
I mean,
fair,
Armin burnt to a crisp. He was
Yeah.
like a crispy chip. I feel like if he bit him, it might have made like a lot of crunching.
KFC Armin.
I'm trying to think of a good comparison, but I don't think I can say it on this podcast.
Okay.
Not for the reasons you think. It's not that. It's something else.
I don't even
Honestly,
know what
he
I
kind
think.
of looks like our microphones right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was charred completely.
A little-
It's just like surprising that like both of them were alive.
Yeah, he was still breathing with
Yeah.
heavy air quotes.
Although to be fair, Armin keeps just somehow not running out of air. Because between between him being charred and somehow still breathing, in air quotes, and then season 4, he gets like his mouth just his whole throat really
Yeah.
gets obstructed, but he can still breathe
Yep, shot.
through like
Oh
metaphysical
yeah, for like 20
paths
minutes straight. He
Yeah.
was just like,
there.
yeah, like inside the thing's mouth.
And not to get all scientifically, but doesn't fire like eat oxygen?
What?
Like doesn't fire like eat oxygen and like that's what makes it grow?
Well, Yeah, but like...
Yeah.
So then, if there was enough, it could technically eat all the oxygen out of his lungs.
Well, he wasn't on fire. He was burned by the steam.
Although
the hot steam.
yeah. Although still his lungs would have been burning. That's just usually because
Well, yeah, because he would have been inhaling.
Yeah, 'cause
so
what-
his lungs would have been burning too.
Yeah, what mostly kills people about fires is actually the steam. But I think what's just like more incredible is just his body still remaining.
Because didn't he, like, after clinging to the teeth and, like, making the Titan, like, go out all his steam,
He like
he
fell
just,
like 20
fall,
feet.
fall down? 20 feet?
Yeah.
He felt,
At
like, way more
least.
than that.
Yeah, no, he felt like around, I'd want to give it like 30, 40 maybe.
30, 40 feet?
Or maybe 30
No, 'cause
meters. 30 meters I want to give it. Because Colossals are around 50, and then there's the roofs.
Oh, he was at like the neck, so I guess it's like what, 35 meters?
35? Why are we guesstimating this?
Yeah.
I mean, so we're just, like, considering, he got burnt to a crisp and then also fell, like, a pretty high distance.
Yeah.
I think that's more impressive than surviving that than, like, just having a bunch of rocks thrown at you.
Although someone else that I'm surprised survived, Levi.
Oh, yeah.
Did he really survive though? Like,
Yeah, he did.
can't use any of his limbs basically.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
He can use his arms.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he was just wheelchair bound.
Yeah.
But he's missing like 7 out of his 10 fingers.
He wasn't missing that many. He was missing, like, 3.
Yeah, because he had the rest, but they're like broken, I think.
No, he had, like, a few of them cut off.
Yeah, I knew he was missing some, but I think some of them were just broken.
Lucas Pena, can you please come to the front office?
Lucas,
Pena, please
you know what
come
to
the
do.
front office.
Lucas, you better come to the front office, man.
Awesome. Hope the audience can hear this soundtrack that we got.
Yeah.
Can they?
A little.
A free soundtrack.
We paid a lot for it, so.
Personal band.
Yeah.
What else were we talking about?
Levi, how he survived.
Oh, right. I think that... I mean, I'm glad he got his wish to come true of, like, killing Zeke.
Yeah.
It's a shame he killed him right after he discovered the meaning of life.
What?
Like, remember, like, he, like, did that like, baseball talk with, like, Armin, and then he's
Oh,
like, I'm
right.
happy now. And then,
And then
Yeah,
immediate
he wanted to live.
decapitation.
And then he, like, was just on the spike, and he was, like, waving at him.
Yeah.
I don't know what he expected.
I think it was a choice. I think he finally got content and then just accepted his fate is I think what they're going for.
I mean, he doesn't have any enemies anymore.
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, it was really, like, quick the way he died, too.
Yeah, it was really
didn't,
quick.
Didn't Levi just chop off his head?
Yeah, it was like immediate.
Although I love the
Oh,
attention to detail with his figure in that final scene, too.
Although one like very quick kind of final thing I want to mention, Falco's parents, the obsession they had with animal names, because if we want to go all the way back to the start of season 4, his brother was named Colt, and then they named him Falco.
They're birdologists.
Yeah, and he quite literally did turn into a bird, which honestly, when I first saw it, it was really cool. I'll admit.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
Although, we could talk about birds in our next podcast, since we have
True.
to start wrapping up now.
Yeah. So we'll start heading out, and I'd like to say, so if you enjoyed the episode, we hope that you have a great day and that you listen to the next one.
Please listen to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
please.
hope you keep
If
up
you're
with the
even
Panther
listening.
podcast for at least 10 years.
And if you don't enjoy the episode, don't have a good day. Is that what?
Yeah, have a bad day.
That's how I would prefer it. Sleep loose.
Sleep loose. Hope the bed bugs bite your caboose. All right, goodbye, everyone.
Ciao.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining our esteemed panel today. Just want to give a quick plug to our next podcast, which will be the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. We're going to take a little hiatus for the holiday, and we hope everybody has a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Tuesday, upon our return, we'll be doing our first movie deep dive, and the subject will be the Avengers Infinity Saga. On Tuesday, I forgot the date, whatever date that is when we come back. But until then, thank you for joining us here on the Panther Pod. Thank you guys for doing such a great job today.
Yeah, no
for
problem.
All
having
right, we'll
us.
see you all next time.